afternoon, everybody. Hello, unpopular opinion, Alexis Blackheart. Welcome. Nikki O'Shea. Hello. Rob Volk. Hey, I missed. I think we didn't see you the other night. Nicole T. Hello. TCA. Hello. Um, Dharma. Hello. I think we haven't seen Dharma in a little bit. Lisa Lee. Hi. Hello, Love Reigns. Hello, Teresa. Jen Lee. Zenzo and Zen Zone, sorry. Amanda Lee, Blues Girl, hello. Sherry Hampton, hello. Jules, hello. Batgirl, hello. Yeah, and Jen Lee, it was like totally unexpected. It was it was born out of delirium. Like I was so tired. But apparently I got under somebody's skin. Well, it's good that you've been busy at your shop, Rob. Hi, Vanessa R. Hi, Storm. Being busy at work is a good thing, right? How is everybody's Wednesday going? I went to bed last night. No, I went and got in bed last night, and then I got a few messages, and so I went into Alicia's chat. Um, Roasted, they wouldn't know how to roast somebody. They wouldn't know how to roast me, particularly, if I fucking preheated the oven for them, Zen Zone. I'm having a good afternoon so far, Flower Child. But yeah, so I went into Alicia's chat because, you know, I guess some shit was popping off, and I always kind of want to see. I mean, I want to see what's going on in the community because, especially if it involves people that you know, maybe are in my chat or maybe, might need some support. And what I saw was pretty typical of what, a pattern that we've been seeing. And we're not going to talk about the specifics, but it definitely was misrepresented on Natasha's panel, on her live today. Definitely is not how things went down. Thank you, Vanessa. Um, It might have gotten deleted. Um, it was a little bit, it was a little bit, ugh, icky, icky. And I think that, it got away from the creator. Yeah, no, Zenzone, it was not, there was no, I mean, there was like one comment, I think, by one of her mods that told the person in question to grow up, to take a look at herself or something like that. Like kind of like look in the mirror, and she used the term little girl. And then all shit broke loose. And no, that's not what I said, Love Reigns. I have been very honest, very transparent and honest about my struggles with depression. I have. I have BPD. That is a struggle. That is a uh, disorder that is not treated by medication. It's treated by a lot of fucking hard work. It can go into remission, I've learned recently. But it's a fucking struggle, and I have no shame in saying that there are times I've hated myself. Now, I've said I don't like my face repeatedly, and that's why I don't get on cam, is because I don't like looking at my face. Good for you, Flower Child. If I am available, I work Sunday from 6 to 2 my time. And so, um, Oh, but I'm a piece of shit, Zen Zone. That's what they say. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a shitster and piece of shit. No intelligence. I don't ever talk about my intelligence. I don't ever talk about my education. Just Shazah. That's new. Hello, Just Shazah, and welcome. So, so I don't know what she's talking about. And yes, I have talked about, hi, Froggy. I have talked about how there were days and there were many days, and there were months and months of days where I woke up wishing I had not woken up. I mean, many days and months, maybe years, and it cycles and it goes through, um, I go through peaks and valleys, and that's how it is. Um, And Nikki, it is hard to get diagnosed. It is. Like, I was misdiagnosed with bipolar for years. For years. I was thank you, Rob Volk. Um, Hi, True Crime Uncorked. Um, so it is a trend. There's no shame in having a diagnosis. There's not. There's no shame in it whatsoever. And I refuse to be shamed for that. Refuse to be shamed for it because I've worked very hard on myself. Did I say it right? Just Shazah? Shazah, Shazah. Oh, yeah, TCA. I mean, what is PMDD? What is PMDD? Well, first of all, I want to talk about this court shit, okay? Everybody can hear me. I'm sure everybody can hear me because you're all responding to me. My little Okay, never mind. I see my little mic thing didn't look like it was lighting up. Everything she said in her live today, that we don't bother her at all. We don't affect her at all. So if we don't affect her at all, then how is she going to come after us for doing anything to her? Thank you, Vanessa R. Hi, Delaney. Hello, anybody I've missed. Um, I mean, I don't understand that. She's like, we are nothing to her. Nothing. Then why did she just spend how many hours after she said she wasn't gonna do it? Let's see. Let me go look on her live. Her live that just happened. If I can find her. 2 hours, almost 2 hours she spent talking about it. After she made a post saying that she didn't want to be, she wanted to challenge, she wanted to challenge, good night, Storm. She wanted to challenge us to stop talking about her. But she doesn't want to stop talking about anybody else. Hello, the DeLorean. Would you like to come up and talk, TCA? Hi, Joey. Hello, Grim Truther. Archimedes girl. You're not too late. It's less than 10 minutes. You can go back on fast forward if you want. I think I talk faster than most people, though, so maybe fast forward would be hard to understand me. I don't know. No, the rules don't apply to all. She's a hypocrite. That's all I can say. She's a hypocrite. She just sat there and she bashed, she was bashing Scooter. Hello, Melissa Jade. Hello, Gypsy. Hi, Gladys. What did Tammy say? Did I miss Tammy? What is PMDD? Did somebody say? Did I miss Tammy? Oh, Tammy. No good. Did somebody please delete Tammy's comment up there? I didn't see that. Hey, Tammy, do you want to get up on panel? You want to get up on panel? You will be respectful in this chat or you will be blocked. Plain and simple. You'll be muted, timed out, whatever. Unpopular opinion, if you haven't been following it, is a bye-bye. Hi, hide and seek. Okay. Okay. TCA, I'm gonna send you a message on Facebook Messenger, and you gotta give me the code word in private chat. Let me find you. Let me find you. Hold on just a second. Let me think of a hi Carly. Um, let me think of a code word. So I just sent you a word, TCA, and if you want to come up and talk, you can come up and talk. Oh, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite relationships in that show. Vanessa. Like I loved them so much. Did Tammy leave? Oh, no, she didn't. Tammy, I thought you said bye. Total hypocrite, Nancy. Wait, what did Joey say? Somebody said Joey was something high up a crone. Did the link show up, TCA? Thumbs up. Hello, Akasha. But yeah, so I want anybody to talk about. She keeps insisting. She continuously insists in private chat. When you get up, when you come backstage, you can type it in private chat. Like there's the little private chat thing. Um, there she is. She keeps insisting that people should not be afraid to speak in chats or come up on panel and talk, right? But then she does the same thing to people that are in my chat. Do you know private chat? TCA? All you got to do is like if you're on your phone, just there's a little gosh, how do I explain it? Oh, I think it's you. I think it's you. I'm just going to bring you on up.
Okay.
Okay.
It's me.
Do you not know how to do private chat on
Um,
StreamYard?
oh, I see. Oh, no, I thought, no, I just now
Oh,
seen
you
the
saw on
private
my
chat.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yes, yes. Now I know though, lesson learned.
Because I got my first flasher the other night, so no penises here.
Oh, Gosh. Wow.
I definitely think someone's taking her to court too, girly girl. I really do. And here's okay, so like I want everybody to know if you are chatting in here, you are probably open to attack by her. You will not be attacked in my chat. I won't have that. I won't allow for that. And if you're up on panel, you're probably going to be attacked. But then she went on to attack Boston for parodying Lynn, saying she was mocking her when that's what they do every Wednesday. That's it's ridiculous. Um,
It is
Gyps,
ridiculous, Holly.
Gypsy, I get why when she asks people to come up, what do you mean come up and show their face? Like she's like, cam up, get on cam or something like that. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Like you don't have to show anything here. Except for like in the background, I might ask somebody I don't know to flash their cam on so I make sure there's not a penis before I put them up. But that's it. That's it. I know she's not. She's not Miss Heather Drizzle, and it's like she's getting bashed on for being on my panel. That's it. That's it. And because she was being Lynn last night, and it was funny. It was fucking hilarious and it was spot on. But of course, if we do it, it's mocking them, right? If they do it, it's comedy. She's bothered by a lot, Heather. A lot. Anyways, what you been frustrated about? Sorry.
Well, of course, I was hate watching. I got to quit doing it, but it's hard.
I know.
It really is. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but when I get really frustrated, I can clean my whole house like within a little bit. That's just me.
You want
And
to come
so it
over?
kind of,
Do you want to come
yeah,
over?
yeah. I don't know what it is, but when I get mad, I can clean like I mean, I'm just going to town, guys. And Katie come in and she's like, "Mom, what are you doing?" And I go, "Don't interrupt me. I'm cleaning. I'm mad. Are you mad at me?" I go, "No, no, no, no." And anyways, I'm just really frustrated with what it's not, it's, I don't understand why people are believing this. I can see for only believing it for maybe a month, 2 months, whatever. But these people are falling right into her trap and
Yep.
she throws it right in their face and in our faces. I don't get it. I've taken a
Yep.
lot of psychology classes, Holly, and I am not understanding this at all. I think I need to go back and take some more.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this definitely makes you feel like you need to take a deeper dive into this. I mean, if you know anything about psychology. Oh, I wanted to mention something. I wanted to mention that she says that I call her a socially opportunistic predator and then asks me who I am and how I'm qualified to diagnose anyone. However, socially opportunistic predator is not a diagnosis. It is not a disorder. It is a character trait. It is what dogs are. It is what wolves are. It is what sharks are. It is
Yes,
it is it is a predator, a animal, mammal, whatever, with more power or that preys on things, right? Um, that preys on and adapts its strategy to its prey. You know what I mean?
they're the dangerous ones, aren't they?
Well, I mean, they're dangerous, but they're all. But I mean, dogs are socially opportunistic predators. Dogs are wonderful, and they can be
They
dangerous. But
are.
what it
Yeah.
is they just it simply means that they adjust their strategy to benefit their immediate situation. And so if a dog is sitting there and has an option and the one option gives them a higher reward, they will take that option every time. That's why you have to train a dog that the higher reward is always your voice, your attention, whatever. You have to train a dog that you are the highest reward of all, right? And
Yeah.
therefore they will always choose to obey you. That is what a socially opportunistic predator does. They look at their options and they in that immediate moment, they choose which one is going to give them the highest reward. This is what Natasha does. it is not a diagnosis that exists or a categorization that exists on humans because it is it just isn't, right? Because it exists but we are seeing with social media more and more people who behave like this. And so it
Well,
is
I
becoming that.
agree. Yes, and you guys all know here not too long ago, I was falling into the category of cult like mentality and I didn't even realize it. You know, people wasn't saying anything, just telling me to be careful, be careful. And I'm the type of person that I'm not going to just stop being friends with someone unless they give me a reason to. And the I, the more I stepped back, the more I was seen. And that was the only way I could have realized what was going on. And I'm not going to mention the person, I'm sure everybody knows, but that is,
Mhm.
I mean, it literally, people were telling me this stuff and I still wasn't seeing it. But once I stepped back and started thinking, something just is not right here, especially towards the end. And I thank God I got away from it. I think pretty much all of us was very thankful we got away from it at that time because
Mhm.
shit went downhill from there. But you know, it wasn't until after I stepped back. But I'm not saying I'm dumb. I'm not saying I'm smart, but I usually am a pretty good judge of character, I thought. But these people, I'm not around this kind of stuff here in my little small town. I mean, if there's people here like this, I'm sure there is. I'm not around it. I don't see it. So this is like blowing me away, the things that I'm seeing. And I've done a lot of research on Natasha Cooper, you guys, a lot. And I'm sure a lot of people have. But even a fourth into the research, I said, "Wow, this is crazy." And I got, I stepped back and I got away from her. Why aren't
Right.
these people? That's my question. Why aren't these people? I don't get, and I don't hate them. I honestly, I feel sorry for them, but they get mad when we're trying to get them to open their eyes, but they're not opening them. They're shutting them tighter.
Right. Well, it is definitely, I mean, I don't understand it. It's very hard for me to understand that type of mentality. I cannot wrap my mind around blindly following and never questioning. I can't. I don't think that she's open to questioning. And just like the creator that we're talking, I don't think she was open to questioning either. That if for instance, I I don't think a one of them, not a one. She said she paid this lawyer a retainer yesterday. Not a single person, not a single person in the 100 donations or whatever she's gotten asked for proof. Not a single
Nope.
one. And she didn't offer it.
Nope. And here's the thing. If somebody did ask her for proof, she would get on her little computer and she would type herself up a paper and I swear, I think she would. I think she would do that. Make it look like a receipt from a lawyer. Maybe I'm
Hold,
wrong, but I really do think she would.
hold on just a second. Just me, published asshat. I don't know why you wouldn't be welcome. I've not seen you do. I mean, everybody's welcome here as long as they're
Oh, she's
respectful.
amazing. She's a good person.
Okay, I don't know her.
If it's the
Um,
same one, she came in my chat the other night and she's hilarious. She's very respectful. She was in my chat unless somebody's using her name.
yeah, I don't. I mean, I saw her. I saw her in chat last night, and if it was, um, oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody's welcome here. Nobody is unwelcome here, and I will point out what some read or commented on my live when Renee and Melissa came in from Natasha's chat. Their names are just Melissa and Renee. Um, that they were people were respectful to them. They asked questions and we answered them. They were not shamed. They were not ran out or anything like that. And that's the difference between what I'm trying to build here and what Natasha has already built. People are not welcome in her chat that have differing opinions. Um, People are turned on and attacked for nobody. You notice nobody speaks out against her in that chat because they know exactly what's going to
No.
happen.
Yep. I mean, nobody.
Yeah, nobody. And that's right. Nobody is going to ask her for proof because they will be attacked. She's she has said that we keep saying we want peace. We keep saying we want peace, but I said this morning in Alicia's chat that justice rarely comes with any measure of peace. And that is the truth. Because most justice you need to fight for, and most justice you need to show the ugly side of things for. And maybe I'm going to get bashed for calling it justice, but it is justice. She has harmed people. She has scammed people. She gaslights, she deflects, she shifts blame, she lies. And that's all the truth. She has
She's
scammed
a very
people.
dangerous person. She is very
Agree.
dangerous. Yes.
Absolutely. True Crime on Court. She reads out and then she sits there and she says, don't send me anything. Do not send me screenshots. Do not send me anything unless they will help with my case, unless they will help with my legal case, right? But then, right before her live ends, she's like, oh, Angela Fair is such an idiot. And she shows a screenshot of Angela Ferris asking if anybody wants to see screenshots from the mod chat before she left. That's all.
Well,
Yeah,
nobody has to. Nobody has to send a screenshot to her because she sits on her phone, screenshots everything herself.
No, I know, but if she's asking for nothing to be sent to her, she is telling us she doesn't go, look, this all is sent to her, right? So if she is saying nothing is sent to her and she doesn't want anything sent to her, she's saying that I don't want anything sent to me unless it is relevant to my case. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Serendipity. Um, and she's saying this, right? Don't send me
Yes.
anything unless it has to. What does Angela Ferris posting in a Facebook group about her mod chat before she left? What does that have to do with her legal case? What is that? Is not proof of anything.
Exactly. I don't know, Holly. It's frustrating and it is. And I shouldn't watch it, but I can't help myself because all the people she talks about are people that I care about, and it's hard not to.
No, I know it's hard not to. I don't care if she talks about me. 100%. I know who I am at the end of the day. Absolutely 100% am sure of who I am and where I'm coming from at my heart. And so I do not need to I'm fine. And she can pick on me. She said she'd like to go. I think she said something about going toe to toe to me. I would never go toe to toe with her. BS. She also said that, I mean, I'm just addressing things that I remember. She said that I did not run her off of that other panel. I'm not going to mention names, but I did not run her off of that panel. She left because she didn't like me. No, she left and she said, I will not be talked to by someone who doesn't even like this, by someone who doesn't even know me. That's why she left, because I wasn't going to let her fucking manipulate that situation. And if I had to be louder and abrasive to protect somebody I thought was vulnerable, then that's what I'm going to do. And I will put the target fully on me. I do not care. But when
Yeah.
it comes to people that I love and people that I care about, or people that I feel need my friendship or want my friendship or need my support, which in that case, she absolutely asked me to come up. And she absolutely in the private chat, said, I'm scared. And so I came up and I helped. Doug left.
Yes.
I don't know who Doug is.
Oh, he's the gentleman that used to get up on panel with her. I just found out he couldn't deal with the drama. It was unhealthy for him, he said.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
If it's unhealthy for you, you absolutely should step out of it, right? You absolutely should. I am fine. I know that there are people that are like, "Oh my god, I couldn't do this. I couldn't, like, put myself in the
You're
line of
strong, but a
fire."
lot of people aren't strong. They're not,
I don't
you
know that they're
know,
not
and
strong, I just think that they are I don't think it's that they're not strong, I think that it's they
I,
just haven't learned yet because and it's not that I've always been this way, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
something that you have to learn and you have to go through experiences. Thank you, AJ, and hello. Hi,
And
Carrie. Hi, anybody. Hi, Cece.
I probably should have not put it that way. Some people can't take criticism or, or can't take someone calling them terrible, terrible names.
Right, right, and
There's a
they
lot of
take it
people.
personally. They take it personally.
Exactly,
Yeah, it
exactly.
hurts.
It does. It hurts people. And we've all seen Natasha cry. Is she really hurt though? I mean, I don't know if she has any feelings at all. I've wondered that.
Well, she literally said today that none of it affects her. It affects her none. I could play it for you.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's
says that, but then why is she doing all this? I mean,
right, exactly. And she does not want to change. She said last night was fun, but the last live that she did before she shut the one down, or after she shut the one down, she came back on live for like 50 minutes, 48 minutes, something like that, and bashed Scooter and another person that I don't want to name either, and bashed them and just talked shit on Scooter for that almost the entire time. Talked about her hair, talked about an OnlyFans, talked about like I mean they were being gross. And then she goes and makes that community post challenging everybody else. So basically what she wants is for us to shut up. She just wants us to shut up so she can continue to do whatever she wants. But I'm
well,
not
of
going to
course.
shut up. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to shut up. And
Yeah,
I will
I'm
never
not
stop
either.
speaking the truth. Yeah, I will never stop speaking the truth. I'm not lying about her. So if she wants to slap me with some kind of lawsuit that I'm telling lies, she's going, the burden of proof is on her to prove that I'm not lying. It's not, I do not have to prove that I'm not lying. She has to prove that. She has to prove that I
Yes.
am lying. And I'm not lying. And there's proof that I'm not lying. And so
Yeah.
Diana AEA, what is my end goal? My goal, and I have said this repeatedly, is for there to be a place where people that are victims of Natasha or even other creators, as long as we have all the evidence, right? There's all the evidence we need from Natasha that we need that she victimizes people um, is to create a place. And when I say safe place, I don't mean you're safe from anybody on the internet because there's people on the internet that are shitty people, but they can come here and not be attacked by my chat. My chat, even if you come in here and attack me, my chat will not attack you. I have asked for my chat not to attack you. If you started attacking other people in my chat, then you probably will get muted or blocked. I'm not going to allow for it to happen. So yes, I will block people. I will people that come in here to white knight for Natasha will maybe be met with uh a little bit of back and forth, but it just depends on if you're here and you're respectful, you're here and you're respectful. Um, and oh, there you go. And also my other end goal is to warn people. She's a scammer. She's a con artist. She literally has said she has a lead selling business for to multi-level marketing companies. Multi-level marketing companies are scams. They are absolute
I
scams.
can vouch for that. I can vouch for it. They are.
Yeah. If you
I
are
they
not
are.
on that top, it is a pyramid scheme just called something else. Now, if you are
Yep,
not in the top tiers, you are not making any money. You are working your ass off for everybody above you.
you are correct,
Joey,
100%.
Joey, she did mention Cleo. She did mention Cleo the other day. She mentioned Cleo. I think I might have actually called Cleo Chloe the other day, and I apologize for that. I thought I saw the name in chat as Chloe. My mistake, Cleo. She did mention. Thank you, Vanessa R. And I'm glad you feel safe here. And yes, Granny, her YouTube holding true to their TOS, even though the person is making them money, but she's also making money. She's got a fundraiser that's against TOS. You're not supposed to be advertising for your Cash App, your PayPal, and stuff like that on YouTube. You're not. She did very briefly mention it. Yes, she didn't go into depth about it, and maybe she will on her true crime channel. But she's not better than anybody else, and in fact, I think she is worse than most people.
Yeah. How can she have her channel since her one channel went down? Is that because that one was Robbie's?
Yeah, yeah, but now she has
Okay.
the True Crime Queen and the Recliner Queen channel, which is just, I don't know,
Yeah,
she's already got those monetized. It is fucking ridiculous.
it is. Yes, it is.
Somebody probably did call her out on her lead business, but yeah, that is like selling people's information is the lowest of low. That is the lowest of low.
Has she done that? Sold people's
All
information?
channels are different. Yeah, that's what a lead business is. She sells
Oh,
people's
wow.
information to companies for them to email, like, and yeah, to try to get, yeah. She says you can opt out of this or whatever, but nobody reads the fine print on shit, and she knows that. She says she has a lot of channels, but right now she has 4, and she really does believe she is a queen. That's right. People are scared to peek.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. People are scared to speak in her chat. She sits there and says, nobody should be scared. Nobody should be scared. Her members of her channel, do not feel afraid to come in here. We don't attack them. We don't attack them. That they are monetized. Oh, the watch hours, Amanda Lee. Right. Sorry. She's got to, I think she's all got them. You're right. She'll start going on them soon so that she can monetize. That is a huge slap, Brittany. That is true. We do not go after anybody that is on her panel or in her chat unless, I'm not saying we don't go after them. Siren has said some shitty things, and I will mention that. Voices, Lynn, Scarlett, absolutely. But this people, the subs in chat that are just talking, even the ones talking shit, we don't go after them. We don't go after them. They could come in here. I could see people, Renee, who is one of her hardest white knights. I mean, she goes hard for her and has for years. Renee came in here. Hi, Annette. And we were respectful of Renee. I mean, I will say that it's hard to it is hard to talk because she says it's hard to talk to us, right? Because we are so adamant from our position. But she's also very adamant from her position, so it's hard to talk to her. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are not great people up on her panel, and they expose that. She's just Renee, True Crime Uncorked. There's no other name. It's just Renee, and she's. Uh, you're right, Brittany. You're right. Yeah, but we also don't have to respond to them, but we can respond to them just like they respond. She says that we go after her first. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Natasha. I did not go after you first. You talked shit about me way before I ever talked shit about you. And you put things up about my community and my friends and the people that would not turn on me. I know they won't turn on me on a dime. They won't. If I do not do anything to them to turn on me for, right? I know that my friendships are solid and that if I am a good friend to them, they will not turn on me because we're good friends, right? Um, but you are the one that attacked them with lies, and things that could destroy their life. You got my attention. You got my attention. What is that? Is that Eminem that says, "Okay, motherfucker, now you got my attention"? Because when
Yeah.
I was just kind of like going with the flow, watching what she did. I was in my private chats with my friends. We might be talking about her. We might be pointing out her hypocrisies. And maybe Foz, Lindsay, and Angela were out there talking about her. Okay, I wasn't doing shit. She put up that shit from Paula. She opened a can of worms. I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak out now.
Well,
She
and how many times did we have people that she almost destroyed them and they would
Yes.
beg her to please stop talking about me, please.
Yes.
She would not. So there was one time I went into her chat and I will say my exact words. I said, "Can you please stop talking about," and I said the name and I said it very
Mhm.
respectfully. She said, "Fuck you. Your dumbass is blocked again." That is exactly what she said. I didn't say anything bad to her.
Right. I mean, she won't even if it's respectful. You can't disagree with her.
Nope.
Well, Carrie, I mean, she hugged some people yesterday. So maybe, I don't know.
And I still can't figure out how she can make a PayPal account and then go to the casino the next day. I will never understand that.
Me neither. Me neither. And it's not, and she's saying is all because of her subs, and it is all because of the donation. It's not because, and she bashed Lana saying, or Lana, she bashed Lana saying, "Have you ever raised $7,000 for anything? What you're raising $7,000, what you've raised now $10,000 for, Natasha, is not a good cause. It's not a good cause. You have no case and nothing."
Exactly.
And you did not show proof to paid a retainer, and even if you did, you do not have a case. You are not going to spend 20,000. She says, "Hi Mel, we are halfway to the goal you guys told me I probably would need." But now remember, you guys, in chat, when they first made that goal, Siren mentioned in chat, just because we reach a goal doesn't mean more money. We won't need more money. Lawsuits are expensive.
Oh
Putting the
wow. I didn't hear
groundwork.
that.
Yeah, putting the groundwork. I think I took a screenshot. Putting the
Oh, I
groundwork in
believe
place.
it. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Could you continue to address? I just need to go answer my daughter a question for my daughter really quick,
No,
okay?
yeah, you're fine.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
you're fine. And there was another thing that just tonight she said, or this evening, afternoon, whatever it is, she said that she was doing this for them too. I don't know what she meant by that, thinking that she's going to get them money or so they won't be so scared, to go on her panel or to say anything. I don't know what she meant by that. But she's always doing something to help someone. And in all reality, she is helping herself and only herself. I thought about, but I didn't. I thought about asking her in the comment if she would be willing to donate half of that to finding Harry Milligan, but I didn't want to start any more drama. I should have though, because at that point I was really upset. Anyways, let's see. Just Me published Ass Hat. You guys, I just love that name. Hello, Gladys. You guys are all awesome in here. Yes, Carrie, I agree. It is crazy. She just keeps upping the ante. I don't think us people like this could comprehend what she's doing. And she has no shame in it. She does not feel bad at all. I seen a comment. There was a, I shouldn't say she's a young girl, but I think she is. She said she's a single mother of 3 kids. She was giving her her last $5 and would give her more when she got her paycheck. If I'd have been Natasha, I would have said, honey, just keep your $5. I'm fine. I mean, unbelievable.
She
Um,
is I'm
Hey,
back.
Holly, the DeLorean wants you
Okay.
to drop the link. I'm going to
Yeah,
get down and I'll still be in chat so everybody else can come up. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
absolutely.
Okay, have a good night. I'll be in the chat.
You too. Thank you. Oh, no problem.
Yes.
The DeLorean, you have to put the code word that you put in yesterday. I liked your code word. I to answer a question for my daughter. I went to Costco today, and every year around Christmas time, well, around Thanksgiving, they have these little individual creme brulee things that are like they're like in a little glass ramekin, and you just put like the sugar on top and put them under the broiler. And I love creme brulee more than anything, and so does my grandson. So I gave him some of them, of course, and then she had to ask me how she cooks it, how she gets it prepared. She's like, I don't have a torch. It's like you don't need a torch. They're so good, Cece. They're so good. Creme brulee is my favorite dessert of all time. I wish I'm gonna have to get more put more. I like it when I like it when it's like they're a little thinner so that the ratio of custard to crunchy glass sugar is a little bit more, like there's a little bit less creme brulee to the sugar because those are a little bit deep, but I love creme brulee. Oh, I need a kitchen torch. I love creme brulee so much. Johnny Kramer, you are welcome here with your meat. You are welcome here. Hello, Valk. I know, like she probably, well, when she was married, her husband ha had a torch for dabs, but he took it with him. So good, Liz. Did you get the DeLorean? Did you get the the link? I'm sorry. I hope it's I would have to give you a code word, Rob. Thank you. Just published. Maybe I will get one. I'm like afraid of gas. I'm a little bit of a baby. If it worked like a lighter, then I would feel okay about it. But hello. Oh, where'd you go? His meat is very impressive. Stop doing that.
Sorry. I do that every time. I go to say something in chat and then I hit done, like the private chat, and then it takes me out of everything. And I'm like, shit.
Okay.
Anyways, um, I wanted to come up here just to say that I did not start with Natasha. Um, I remember when Mandy first went after Natasha, and I didn't know anything really about the true crime community, and people were kind of looking around, looking into who Natasha might be, and it appeared that she was a scammer. So from the very beginning, we kind of thought that, but it did not stop us from warning her. So I started with Natasha by warning her about Mandy, knowing and not particularly liking Natasha. Um, and then Natasha turned around and lied about my conversation with her, which I don't know if you remember this or not. I went on a live and I put up my whole conversation with Natasha
Mhm.
to show that she lied. Um, so that's how it started with Natasha. Um, sorry, that was my phone. So yeah, so that's that pisses me off because this is not us starting with her and her just reacting to it. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. And I'm sorry, I might say and speak my mind, but again, like you said, for me to be slandering Natasha, I'd have to be lying about something, and I'm not. Natasha getting up and accusing me of being a pedophile and a pedo sympathizer and all the other shit she said, that's slander. That is
Yes.
slander. So, and I kind of, I don't know, I'm following along with this, but it really just, it irritates me. Um, but her fundraiser, why isn't it on GoFundMe? I wonder why that is. Because I think people can report it for fraud on GoFundMe. I'm not sure about PayPal. I don't know the ins and outs of that. Um, but yeah, so why all of a sudden is she trying to raise all this money? I think it's because yeah, she's facing some problems, and I don't think she's planning on having four channels. I think she's trying. I heard from somebody earlier that she all of the like the one where she talks about my daughter, and the ones where she slandered me and Foz, and those are all gone now. And I think she's trying to cover up and get and switch things over that she wants onto her new channels and shut down her old ones to try to hide the evidence on her old ones. That's what I think. That's my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. She's definitely doing a, like a
A cover up
cover up.
is what I think.
She's definitely cleaning it up for image for the attorneys, because before she paid her retainer, those attorneys did not look at her fucking channel. They
Of course
didn't.
not. And the thing is
Yeah.
this though, the thing that she's not thinking about, she has hurt, humiliated, and lied about so many people. There is literally a mountain of evidence out there about her. She can
Yep.
private she could shut down that channel right now and it won't matter. Because
That's
there are
right.
so many people, and I'm not even talking about me, that have recorded entire lives of hers. Hold on
Yep.
just a minute, Holly. I'll be right back.
Yep. And I want to say that also, Natasha has repeatedly said that the reason that we, as the anti-MM community, do not like Natasha is because she made up with Mandy, and that we didn't like Natasha before she made up with Mandy, but but not me, we as, but you know, we as an anti-MM, the people that went and I was not a part of that, did it because they thought, because what we truly believe is that Mandy is dangerous. Um, and so we, she was seen. I keep saying we because they call us they. It was seen that Mandy, Natasha, and then when Natasha made up with Mandy, I think there was some hurt, but it was never like, why didn't you ask us if you could do that? That's how she portrays it. She gaslights. She gaslights. Go ahead. Sorry.
Are you there?
Yeah.
I'm a mess tonight. I'm sorry. I had to take a phone call. I missed everything you just said.
I
If
was
you
just
want to
saying how,
recap.
remember how she she says if people ask why we don't like her, it is because she made up with Mandy without our permission. That's how they
Right.
spin, or how
That's
she
what
spin it.
that was the lie that she said that pissed me off, that made me show my conversation with her. Cuz my conversation with her, I was nothing but nice to her. She didn't like it that I was questioning why, when she had just gotten through talking about um how Mandy had gone after her daughter and that it was causing her great distress. And I think somebody had suggested to her how she could take action, do something about it by striking Mandy's channel. And when she didn't do that, it was puzzling to.
Uh-oh. Come back. Do I have to drop? Come back. Okay, so I was just waiting to see if she would come back up. Hello, the oh no.
It's me.
Oh no.
It's me.
It's
I,
her dick pic. What's
I'm
wrong?
on my phone. I'm sorry. I'm having issues tonight. I don't
Oh,
know. My
okay.
service has been bad, whatever, but I got on my phone, if that's all right. Um,
That's fine.
but anyway, what I was saying, I know I'm kind of muffled on my phone, the sound, but what I was saying was that's what started everything was she lied about why we didn't like her. And that wasn't, it was bullshit. I was nothing but nice to her. I showed my conversation with her because we had suggested, or somebody had suggested how she could help with the situation with her daughter, with Mandy. And when she didn't do anything about it, thought it was odd. And I said something, and it wasn't mean, it wasn't hateful, it wasn't anything. In fact, when she said she was making up with Mandy, I said, I don't think it's going to end how you think it will, but I understand where you're coming from. I wish you well. I hope it works out the way you want it to. So there is literally no way she could have misconstrued what I said, and she straight up lied about it. You know, so yeah, this wasn't just I didn't like Natasha to begin with. But I still think it was the right thing to do that we warned her. Knowing what we knew and seeing and having gone through what we had just gone through with Mandy, I didn't care who it was. I figured they had a right to know. Um, this wasn't just somebody that, for shits and giggles was trolling or anything like that. It was serious.
Right.
And I still think that it was the right thing to do. Even now, I still think that was the right thing to do.
However, it probably should have been just
Yes,
like
yes.
removed.
I've said that a
However,
million
I'm
times.
glad
Adonis
I've
should have
met.
gotten the hell. Well, yes, and I am glad how it turned out. But yes, if I could do it over again, would have told her, and then I would have, maybe stay in the community. I'm glad I met the people I met. But yeah, I wouldn't have kept on with her or whatever. I just wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Um, but I think a lot of that was fueled by the fact that, and you know this isn't just me trying to act like my pain is more than anybody else's, but Mandy came after me the most.
Yeah.
She did.
Mhm.
And it was brutal. And I absolutely felt like it wasn't even I'm going to get at Mandy. It was, I've got to warn this community. They have no idea, just kind of because I was traumatized from what I had just gone through with her.
Exactly. Exactly. It's not like this revenge thing. It's like
No,
it's like, for instance, how I felt when I knew my narcissist, my abuser, had new supply. It was like this gut kick, right? Not
right.
jealousy. It was like, oh my God, he's going to do the same thing to this person, right?
Yes,
It is an instinct to want to protect.
yes.
And
Like frantic. Like I was like, they just don't
yes,
get it. They don't get it. And I've got to let
yes,
them know. And if they still whatever, they don't get it. Like I was just, you know, and Natasha, how she would downplay it, like, oh, well, I've dealt with so much, I've had this and that, and I'm thinking that might be true, but I still don't think you understand what you're dealing with, and I know that
right.
the way you're brushing it off, that your followers are also going to brush it off, and I think that's a big mistake, you know. But that is what fueled me. It wasn't a revenge thing. I mean, my God, do you think I wanted to get retargeted or risk getting retargeted by Mandy? And if I was selfish, I would have kept my mouth shut to begin with to make sure that didn't happen at all.
Right.
um, you know, and that doesn't mean I'm some hero either. It just means that I know me, I know how I felt at the time, and I know that I desperately wanted people to understand so that the same thing didn't happen to them,
Right.
you know. But anyways, and as far
Yeah.
as like I said about her channels, I really do think that I don't think she's going to continue having 4 channels. I think she's trying to transfer what she wants to, get rid of what she wants to, and then still have a recline like a drama channel, and she'll still have a true crime channel. But she's trying to get rid of evidence, and that's my
Yeah. She's
opinion, not a
she's
fact.
cleaning up her image. She's cleaning up her
Right.
image. Yeah.
That's right. And I think part of that is because she doesn't want new people that follow her to know about it. And I think part of it's because she might be in trouble. or she could potentially be in trouble. I don't know. Again, these are all things that I'm speculating on. But I definitely think that that's what it is. But the thing is that there's a ton of evidence out there about her and what she has done. And she's going to have a very hard time proving any kind of a case of bullying. I know that. A very hard time proving that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
very hard
so-
to prove defamation. Hi, Buttercup.
Yes. Yes, because that's the thing about here I am. I'm the YouTube lawyer, but that's the thing about defamation is you have to show that the biggest thing you have to show is that it affects your livelihood, like your ability to make money, your job, your whatever, and
Your
if anything,
good reputation.
right?
Your
Being a
good
socially
reputation.
opportunistic predator, she has manipulated and taken it, and she's making money off of it. She's not losing money. She's taking it and sad fishing and doing all these things, and her income has increased. So she's going to have a very hard time convincing anyone that this has hurt her in any way.
Hi, Mrs. P.
In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I know. I agree. Oh my God, the just said, this is really, I really like this. I'm going to put it up. I really like that. I really like saying it is more shameful to distrust our friends than it is to be deceived by them.
My brain can't wrap around that right now.
So it is better. It is worse if we do not believe in our friends than it is if our friends end up being deceitful. Does that make sense?
Spoken like a true optimist, but as a realist, no, I'm just kidding. I know what it means.
But that's how I feel about friendship. I would rather trust you, Lindsay, and trust Foz, and trust than to listen to what Natasha says, saying you guys are going to turn on me sometime. I would rather trust in our friendship, right? And then later on, if I'm deceived by that, okay, but I would rather not be questioning the people that I love all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Did she say that? Like, did she? I'm telling you, I don't keep up with as much as y'all. Okay.
Yeah, she said
but
earlier.
What is she saying though? That people are going to go over to her or go to TT or just
no?
What?
We would turn on each other at the drop of a hat. We would turn on each other if we were given opportunity for something. But what am I to gain by turning on? What? The only reason I would turn on my friend, you, let's say, Foz, let's say, is if you did something to make me turn. The only reason you would turn on me is if I did something to you to make you turn. But true friends, we don't do things to each other. If we disagree, we disagree. We do it in private, whatever, right? We don't sit there and we're not doing things okay, let's see. Like if you did something like contacted my ex and started digging for information, that would be a betrayal to me, right?
Right.
Okay. I feel like that would be a betrayal. I would then no longer be your friend, but I wouldn't, if Natasha came to me and said, hey, I've got this for you, and if you just betray Lindsay for this, then you'll get that. Why would I do that? There's no, friendship is more important to me than status, than stature in the YouTube community.
I get what you're saying, and I get whatever she said. But here's my thing. It's okay, I mean, I'll just say, without going into a lot of detail, that I've been upset about a few things, not lately, but a little while ago. I was upset about some stuff. I had some hurt feelings about some things, and wasn't quiet about it because I never am. But that doesn't mean I'm going to turn. That doesn't mean I'm like, and so fuck you and fuck that person, and I'm fuck. I'm going to go on panel and say a fucking, I'm not going to do that either. You know what I mean? Now I thought about going on panel and discussing some things, not about that, but kind of when things, past things are getting brought up to provide clarity from my point of view about. But that's different. That's not turning on somebody. You know what I mean?
Right. But she says we will all turn on each other given the opportunity. That's what she says, that we are nobody is friends. There are no friends, that we would turn on each other given opportunity. That's what she said today.
Well, it's kind of funny because seeing as how Pink went after me like she did, but as soon as Natasha and her chat got ugly with Pink, I was furious about it. I was over there trying to comment. Of course, I was blocked. I was contacting Pink to ask if she was okay. And that was while things were ugly between me and Pink. You know
Yeah,
what I
we
mean?
went.
And I know you
I
went
went
live.
live.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, and it's
I
like
was
with
fucking in bed.
certain people in our community that I've had issues with, but at the same time, if I see something going on or whatever, I'll be like, no, they're telling the truth about that. I don't care if I'm close with them or not or whatever. I'm still going to stand up and be like, no, they're not lying about that. You know, even with you having issues with, well, a certain person in our community, y'all still, though, I've noticed, especially when it comes to stuff concerning Mandy, have been like, not backing each other up, but telling the truth. Being like, no, this did
I
happen. They
won't
are
lie.
telling the
That's
truth
right.
about that.
And I won't let somebody else lie about that person. I know who you're talking about.
Right.
I won't let somebody
Right.
else lie about that person. If something comes up and it's a lie about that person and I know it's a lie, I'm not going to let that stand.
Right.
And Love Reigns is a perfect example. Like, we're not going live talking about that bullshit with Love and Mandy. Like, we didn't start like dragging out everything, and showing it to Mandy, or showing it to Natasha or showing it to anybody. We didn't do
Right.
that. And so we're not going to we don't turn on people. We
I'm
didn't
muting
turn
for
on
just a minute. I gotta take a
TT.
pizza out of the oven.
Okay.
I'm muting.
Pizza. Pizza. Pizza Hut should show up now with all our snacks anytime soon. We didn't turn on, and we didn't turn on TT. TT turned on all of us. She's the one that turned her back and decided that this community was not worthy of her support anymore. I do really like that, though. I really like that. Like, I have always said this, like, I would rather believe something that's not true than automatically disbelieve something that is true. Does that make sense? Like, I
Yes, but
would
that's where me and
rather.
you differ. And you know
Yeah, I
it. You know
know.
that's where me and you
I know.
differ.
I
And I
know.
don't know. I have enough insight into myself though to know why I am the way I am because of things I've gone through, because of betrayals, different things. And you know some of those things. I'm not even talking about online. I'm talking about in my life, whatever.
Right.
And I know that shapes how I view things and how I'm automatically, you know what I mean? Like
Skeptical.
yes, very, very much so. I didn't always used to be that way, and I hate that. That's one thing I hate about myself, that I am like that. But I think I come by it honestly enough. Anyhow, and anyway,
Well, and
you
I
and me
think
you
people
differ
could
with that.
say, that like I'm naive, but I don't think I'm naive in that I would just rather, let's just use an example. It's a very open example, is that we had a person in our community fake his own death, right? And not very well. But when it was announced, there was a group full of a chat full of people who believed that it was true. And for a split second, I believed it was true until I started getting details that I knew were not true. I believed it could be true, right? I believed, oh my goodness. And there were people that cared about this person who were actually believing it was true, and they were grieving. I would rather be the person who is made into a fool and for believing something like that than to be the person who doesn't believe it and find out it's true when I was like mocking it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I'll say this. I wish I was like that. I probably should have been like that. And if you remember back during that live stream that JM had to throw together because he had to, but whatever. I was very respectful. If you go back and look at it, I really was. For me, I wasn't saying what I was thinking, which is this is bullshit. But I was clearly saying this is bullshit.
Right.
And I wish I was, to be honest, like you. But I'm sitting there just thinking this is a load of crap. Which, by the way, interestingly enough, I know the chat probably doesn't give a shit about this, but interestingly enough, JT said, confirmed, according to JT, that Paula absolutely knew that he was going to do that. That she did not help him do that, but that she knew. She knew it was BS.
Oh yeah.
Which I believe I also said. But you're right. I get what you're saying, and I agree. And I really wish I could be that way. But I'm the type that I'm like, this is a load of crap. Like when he came on, his wife came on there. I was like, why? If it were my a spouse that just died, for one thing, how would they already have a picture of the vehicle? Who took that picture? Number two, I wouldn't be on social media with a bunch of people to just chat. You know what I mean? So I was like, there's no way. And then he slipped up and referred to, I forgot what he said, but it was obvious it was him pretending to be his wife. And I was like, come on. But
No,
I
I
get what you
know.
mean.
I
I
know
get your
that there
point.
was when it started to be when more information, like within minutes, when things started to unravel. But I guess it was just the idea of if I believe
But
if I did, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
but I think we
Hi,
both have
Bryn.
the same end goal. That's the thing. It's like I'm thinking
The
the
truth.
faster I
Yeah.
can call bullshit, then the less people are going to hurt over something they don't even need to be hurt over. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But I
And
get
I think the
exactly what you're
quickness
saying.
with which it was, I think the quickness with which it was announced was
Oh
opportunistic.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so. But great example to use. Fantastic. Holly.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh, I sorry. I was reading chat.
No, just
Bryn,
making sure
hi.
you were
It
still
was
there.
yeah. You did watch a little bit of trivia. I was like reading in chat. It was trivia. It was so much fun. Hi Foz.
Is Fosley here?
Mr. Fosley's here.
Looks like I gotta scroll down. Oh, where's Harry Sack? Well, he
Probably
hasn't faked his death again, so
yeah.
that I
was
know
funny.
of. That
Well,
I
I
know
mean,
of.
now we can laugh about it, but I think that people were really genuinely hurt by that. You know,
Well,
there were
yeah,
people
and
that
it made me
were not
mad.
involved in any of the drama that were announced. Like it should not have been announced like that. You know?
No, no,
And I
no.
mean, it was within hours that we found out, like that we actually got proof that he was faking it, like actual proof. You know,
Oh, it
that he
happened
was
live. You
like,
could see JM's face change as soon as that picture of the vehicle came up. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and it's up on Polygraphers. If anybody wants to see it, there's a channel called the Polygraphers. If y'all want to follow with what we're talking about, but JM's face
it
was
will make no
priceless.
sense, but it was funny. Yeah, it was priceless. Yeah. So. Hey, Foz again. Hi, everybody that I missed. But yeah, someone says she has zero room to talk about friendship. She has over 40 mods leave after seeing who she really is. Yeah, Tiptoes. You can go back in things that I mean, she probably doesn't have them up now, but there have been so many videos made where she's talking about her mods. Like, these are family. These are family. These are good people, right? But then
She sounds very sensible.
a month or so later, she's calling them trash and like they were never good people. She never trusted them, right?
She's flat
Like
out
that.
said that her mods are replaceable.
Yeah.
I've heard her say that.
Yeah.
That doesn't strike me as like a deep friendship by saying, "Oh, you're just a place filler, and I can replace you in a second, so you're, whatever." That
You're
that
not
would make me feel real
replaceable to
good if
me,
I was a
Dick.
friend.
You're not
You know?
replaceable to me, Dick.
Well, I'm not your
Mr.
mod
Foz.
now.
But well, are you gonna stick with this name? You gonna stick with this channel? Is it gonna get taken down?
I don't know. If it does, whatever. Nobody could shut me up, unfortunately, for a lot of people. Probably, and for myself.
Well, I'll make you a mod. I'll make you a mod again. I don't have a problem. But it's like, but you're my friend. You're not replaceable. They're not your
Right.
friend if they're replaceable in any regard, right?
Right.
And Miss P, you should stay strong and not let her bother you. That's absolutely what you should do. You should not let her bother you. Hello, Shift Happens. She does care about money. Money is her friend. Money is absolutely her friend. This thing is the most ridiculous. I mean, if this does not get people, however, I will say my dick pic. Yesterday in my chat yesterday, there were at least two people that said that they were here, but they had found Natasha because of the Gabby Petito case, because of her true crime stuff. But then she saw how full of shit she was, and now they found us, which is good.
That's good.
Yes, That means that this is people, these are people that don't even have all the story and still see she's full of shit, right?
Well, I mean, this is how back in our own community, a lot of people, and this is not saying anything bad about them, because I've got friends, close friends, that were at one time that followed Russ, whatever. But I never was a fan. I never was a fan of Russ's. I saw the whole McKamey Manor thing on Netflix. And I was like, whoa, this looks awesome. It's the world's scariest, blah, blah, blah. Then I found it, right? Observed, and then I found the anti McKamey Manor groups, and I was like, oh, this is why things aren't adding up. Do you know what I mean? So I was never like, I caught on very quickly, thank goodness, to that. But that was the whole point of us having the anti McKamey Manor groups, is hopefully that people would see our things and hear about us, and then, you know, and it would save them from, you know, what a lot of people unfortunately went through, you know. That's awesome, you know.
Oh, I want to also put a challenge out there to Natasha, and maybe I'll put this on a community post too, Natasha. The challenge is, she says, oh, you talk about how I'm not a bully. I don't bully people. I call out people's bad behavior. Well, she says, well, what about your bad behavior? Come on. What about my bad behavior? Show me my bad behavior. My boyfriend's here. Sorry, I just got the flutters. Hi, Nevermore. I'm fangirling. Sorry, I got a little flushed. So if I have bad behavior that you need to expose it. If you want to, if you expose me.
Listen, I love how somebody, I told you that one of the things that grinds my gears last night, but they keep thinking we're all one person. They're like, I thought you said blah, blah, and it was about fat shaming. And again, I'm not saying fat shaming is okay? But I color a little bit more outside the lines and have in the past with certain things, not that makes it okay. But that's why you don't see me getting on to people about certain things, is because I'm not a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Right. And I don't want to back myself in that corner. So I told him, I was like, don't put words in my mouth. I never said that, ever. But what they were accusing me of, I wasn't guilty of anyways. I told you that. It was the whole making Natasha the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I was like, it had nothing to do with her. That had nothing to do with fat shaming at all. At all. You know? Right. I made Paula a Slimer, you know? So, I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, well, I guess I could say she was like a booger, but that's not what I was saying. But you know what I mean?
Yes,
and
yes.
The thing is about me, I'll tell you, if you want to expose me, go ahead. But be prepared for me to absolutely speak for myself. I'm aware of what I've said and what I haven't said, and what I've done and haven't done, and I'm fine talking about any and all of it. But we're, again, me and Holly are not the same people, and we do disagree on many things. I wouldn't say many, but and that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay.
But the thing is you wouldn't do those things. Like, she's never said that she's never said she would never fat shame somebody. Not that she doesn't think it's okay or anything like that, but she's never said, I will not fat shame somebody. She's never, those words have never come out of her mouth. She would never do it on my channel, though. She would never do it on my channel because she knows that I don't allow it. But so
here's another
that
example.
Does not mean,
I think here's another example, was when that whole Father Snuffles video came out. I didn't say a word about that video, except the whole thing I had an issue with was that Val said that she wasn't going to have any of that on her channel. And I said, well, look at this. That was the issue I had, not with the content of the video. I never said anything about that video. I had an issue with how it went against what Val herself said about her channel. You know, but that's why you don't catch me like whatever about people about certain things, because I'm like, that doesn't mean I think they're awesome or right. It just means I'm not a hypocrite. So I'm not going to sit there and do that when I know what I might have been guilty of or maybe guilty of or whatever. Doesn't mean it's a good thing. Doesn't mean it's something that I'm proud of or anything else, but I'm not going to, you know, be a hypocrite about it.
Right. So. Well, I think but I think Natasha talks a lot of shit. Well, I mean, I know she does, but she'll say that I'm going to show you what these people are. Remember when your infamous brilliant piece of mastery that should be, I mean, if there really is YouTube awards, that video should be an award on YouTube for something. I don't know, I don't know, like most disturbing, like image. I mean, it was like, oh my
I remember
God, I
coming
love
into
that.
chat. I remember coming into chat and be like, well, I made something that might cause a few waves, and nobody
Yes.
really paid me any mind. And then afterwards, everybody's like, Jesus, what? I was like, okay, if I come
Well,
in and
because
say I'm causing
everything
waves,
you do might cause waves.
well, right. So if I'm coming in to announce it, then perhaps, you know what I
We
mean?
should
It
pay
might cause a
attention.
few waves. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I thought I did my due diligence warning y'all, but I guess I did not, but I didn't even think it was gonna, all that, but
Most thought-provoking. There you go. Most thought-provoking video. Right.
yeah,
Right.
I'm glad I still have that.
So she lost. I mean, we all know that is the video that made her lose her fucking mind and go so far off the rails that she put up stuff that was not real, that she'd never vetted as if it were truth. That is slander. We talked about that. That is slander. So now we know that that's not true. She doesn't have anything on anybody that's true, but she likes to say, what about your bad behavior to people? What about my bad behavior? Natasha, what have I
Now,
done? What have I
the
done?
thing
Show me
is,
what I've
though,
done.
she had that information for so long. It was so obvious the timing of her releasing that was
It's because of your
absolutely
video.
to punish me.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
And I'm sitting there thinking, excuse me, but I'm not the one that didn't cooperate with the FBI over stuff like she didn't. So you really think that I'm going to cooperate with the FBI if I'm guilty of any of that stuff? Really? I mean, really? And you really think the FBI didn't look into who we were? Because I'm sure they did.
Oh,
So,
yes.
I knew exactly what that was. It was just absolutely to punish me for putting that video out.
Yep. I don't know any FBI agent, or I don't think the FBI would start taking evidence from people that they didn't look into. I just don't think that they would.
Oh, I know from, without going into a whole lot of detail, but I know from certain things that I was asked by the FBI that they absolutely knew exactly who I was, exactly what, my situation in life, like they knew. They did their job, which they should, so, and I was fine with that. So yeah, that to me, it was straight up slander, and it was meant to punish for that video. I knew
Yep.
that,
And
then.
also
I know it
detract from
now.
the video, right? Like distract people from watching
Oh
it.
yeah.
Even though she
Yes.
played it 14 times. No, it was like 3 times, right?
Oh,
Her
yeah.
critical analysis of art is like the most hilarious thing ever.
That was hilarious.
What is it? Is this? I'm supposed to be what am I? What am I? And who's what?
I laughed so hard at that. And the thing is, she kept playing. She was in, like, for a while there, every night she was playing stuff off my channel. And that's how I rickrolled her. And I really didn't think it would work. But I made that clickbait title something about shocking news about Natasha or whatever.
We
and
knew
sure
she was
enough,
going to do this or something. Yeah, that was
sure enough,
funny.
she clicked that live. And I was crying that night. Because she had no idea either what a rickroll was, which that made it funnier to me. Just the whole thing cracked me up.
Hi, Zero Agenda. Oh, just more bullshit. Different day, same shit. Same shit. Natasha's a hypocrite. Natasha doesn't want people to talk about her so that she can stop talking about them, because it's all on us what she does. Her reactions are all on us.
Wait. Annette Faber, are you talking to us to stop bullying? If you are, I'm saying this very nicely and respectfully, but if you are, can you please give me an example of how I am bullying somebody, please?
Yes,
if you are talking to us.
Yeah, I don't know if she's talking to us or to Natasha. The
don't know
Rickroll
either.
was pretty fucking good, Epic Crone. It really was. The Rickroll was
And somebody laughed at it on her channel live that was on panel. You can hear somebody laughing. I thought it'd make her laugh, quite honestly, because it was
she didn't
funny.
get it.
If somebody
She
did it
didn't
to
get
me,
it.
I would laugh. I don't care. If
But
Natasha did that to me, I would think it was funny. I would.
I would too. If anybody
I
rickrolls
think
me,
well played, you know?
my fucking radio rickrolls me like 3 times a week, and I laugh.
Well, that's like with Crafton doing and having that thing with Foz back and forth. That was funny.
Oh,
That was
yeah, but
funny.
that pissed Natasha off too.
Oh, I know.
Like, oh, they're
I
working
know,
together.
and no,
I
we
don't
were
follow
not.
I don't follow Lana. I think I don't follow Lana, so no, I've never seen her community post. I do subscribe to the Recline channel because I want to see the bullshit she's saying, and I don't want to have to go searching for it. I don't want to have to go to her page and keep looking, but I want to see the bullshit she's saying. Unlike her, where she just searches for us and finds us, like your was that no, that was on my community
It
post,
wasn't.
right?
Yes, you put it up, but she's done that before because my channel, my old that was part of that. She did
Yeah.
that with me, and you could see different people, like a whole thing like that, which I thought was funny. So I'm glad you got, or somebody got a screenshot of it, showing all the channels that she looked up. You know, but who cares? That's the thing. I don't know why she denies that. You know,
Thank you, Amber. See, here's another one that found NC through Gabby Petito case, and as time has passed, I see who the real shitster bully is. I've been watching you, but was afraid to say anything. Love your channel, by the way. Don't ever be afraid. Don't ever be
Yes,
afraid. Yeah,
Jim.
she acted like a Rickroll isn't funny. It is funny.
I think it's because she didn't understand what she was seeing. And Jim, it's up it's up on the DeLorean channel if you want to see it. It's funny. I mean, and it was nothing hateful, mean to Natasha. I
It was
thought it was
just funny.
hilarious because I knew she'd do it live because she'd been playing my stuff live. And so I took a chance that she would see it and click it. I mean, I released it when I thought she would. I turned comments off so nobody would give it away. Like I did all that. And I was starting to lose hope that it would actually happen, and then she actually did it. And yes, I thought everybody would get a laugh out of that, including her. But she just didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't understand what she was viewing. I don't think it's not that she didn't find it funny. I think she really just didn't know what it was. I love that.
Foz did it. Foz came up. This is what happens. This is what happens when you have Foz as the manager of your channel. He can come up and rickroll you anytime. Boom.
Nice, Foz. You don't have to get you back now, though. So you
Yeah.
don't start a prank war with me. I'll just tell you that. You ought to know that.
That was
Oh,
funny.
it was funny.
Can somebody drop the DeLorean's channel link, please? Please, and Melissa Jade and anybody else that has a channel that wants to be. That's Foz for you. That's Foz for you. And it's funny. Are we mad? Did we not understand what it was?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not trying to take up for Natasha, but in that instance, I don't think she was mad at that. I don't think. I really think she just didn't know what was going on, and so it annoyed her because she had
Well,
clicked
she was
on. She had no idea
expecting
what
to
she was
be
looking at. Whatever.
outraged.
Right. Something like that. I don't know. But I don't think she was just mad at me for what I did because she just didn't realize what I did. Or she didn't realize it was a joke. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But yeah.
All right,
it made me laugh.
There's the DeLorean, guys. Go sub to her. Yeah, so anyway, there's MJ. Anybody else that has a channel? Who else we got? Foz, of course.
Down.
Oh,
I'll step down now. I mean, I can stay up here, but
if you want to,
do I sound like
whatever you want.
Sound like I'm in the bottom of a well? Siren of the Lambs has me in the bottom of a well. I'm speaking.
Are you gonna want to come? Are you gonna want to come on our sock puppet panel, parody panel?
I don't know what that is. You need to explain.
Well,
this
did you hear me in Boston last night at the end of
No,
my
no.
live? Okay, well, you should go
No.
to the. I was delirious and I started imitating Natasha, and then Boston started imitating Lynn, and it was fucking so spot on that I was dying. I was dying. It was so fucking good. And
Who would I play? I could play Siren. I would play
Well,
Siren. I want to play him.
I've already got someone who has called dibs on Siren, but we're gonna make
God
sock
damn it.
puppets. We're gonna cam up on sock puppets so that we could do sock puppet parody night. Somebody's gonna steal it from me for sure, but ours will be funnier. Mel
I
Hawk's
wish I
gonna be
got
in the
to
sock
break out.
panel.
I'm going to have to break out the hot glue gun and go to Hobby Lobby, it sounds like,
I
if
think
I
you
were to
could
make
do
a
it.
sock puppet.
I think you could do a TT, a really good TT.
Oh, I would love to. And I am from the South. Listen, I worked very hard to get rid of my accent when I was a
But
kid. Just because
can you bring it back up?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I still
I think
sound
you
like
could
that
do
when I get
TT.
really mad. Yeah, that would be funny. I could definitely
Jim,
do
it
that. I have a
was
lot of fun with that.
yes. Jem, it was last night. Last night on my live, at the end of my live. Well, it went on for a while. Yeah, we're gonna make sock puppet satire happen. We are definitely.
Wait a minute, look at this asshole, the however you pronounce it, the CKH. Yes, dick pic, you always sound like you're using a Roomba for a mic. Listen here, okay? My phone isn't
It's
the greatest, and neither are my headphones, but however, I might start a GoFundMe
there
with
you go.
money for both, if you have such a hit to.
$20,000.
That's right.
20,000.
Only
Well
the
then,
best for me, damn
okay,
it.
then the it's the CKHs, like you're slapping someone. The
Okay, I'll let you say it.
Okay. If you could do a good NC, then you should come up with a sock puppet. It has to have cold shoulders.
Well, first, I guess, wait a minute, I shouldn't probably say that, but I really want to, Holly. I was gonna say it all innocent, and then I hesitated, so now I've blown my cover.
If
Like,
yes, if you stop yourself from saying something, you know it's real bad.
Well, it's not real. I wouldn't classify it on a scale of Lindsay, 1 through 10 of what's really bad. I wouldn't classify it as really bad. But I was just gonna talk about the kind of sock I'm gonna have to find to play this puppet. So I'll leave it alone.
Vanessa, I will announce it. I will announce it on my community tab, like as far in advance. I just got to get people that are willing to play sock puppet and put their camera on so the sock puppets can be on. You don't have to show your face, but you're going to have to show your sock puppet.
Ooh, the recliner would be a good one too. I could get some huge googly eyes and put them on my recliner chair.
And then have the camera pointed at it. Do you just get behind the recliner and rock it back and forth when you talk?
Yeah, get really upset and make it rock all the way back when you're really mad.
Yes, somebody is going to have to play a cock sock. Somebody is going to have to literally play a sock that flashes us all. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, you guys, here's the thing, you all. Here's my email. If you want to be part of the oh my God, it's so funny on my banners and it says Holly in all caps is when I couldn't hear people on panel. They'd put the big thing that says Holly. If you want to be part of the sock puppet panel, you can email me there, and if you want to audition, what is a risky statement, Mr. Foz, the cock sock? Oh,
yeah.
Somebody might actually put a cock inside a sock and come on panel. I get it.
You could
I
do
get
one
it.
of those little
No.
beanie weenies. We could be. Never mind. I'll leave that idea. I really want to put in some audition tapes, so I'll say that. Maybe I can't play Siren, and somebody's already taken that job. But by God, I can do a shrimp gang thing that would be funny as hell. I promise. The little cocktail weenie.
Yeah. So when I wish you had been here. Well, you can't see the people backstage, but when it was the same exact dick flasher that has flashed Natasha, like the same angle and everything, right? And I was just like I couldn't. I mean, obviously, I wasn't going to put it up on panel, but it made me laugh because the way she goes on and on about him, or like, oh, it's so little, and it was just like a normal penis. It was just a normal looking penis. But she's actually put it up on screen before.
Sausage about that.
Yes, I think that
if TT, I'm gonna have to get a new sock and an old one. I have to.
You'll have to get very. Yes,
filters.
from the 90s. You better get some yarn that does the snooky bump. So you better
Oh,
do the
please! I already
snooky
have
bump.
yarn. Yeah, I
It,
can do that.
the snooky bump. I don't know because if people want to do Natasha, they could do Natasha. I don't know who I will do. Maybe I mean I could just go. I'm a sweetheart. Leaving is a pedo site. I'm a
I'd really
sweetheart.
like to be the recliner of those big googly eyes, just because I think that'd be
That would be
so
really
funny.
funny. That would be really funny. My email's right there scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Jabberjaws.
I have a fart machine too that could come in handy.
Oh my God, you could just
Service.
like have and especially
Somebody
you
starts
could be
talking,
if
I could just
Natasha's on panel, you'd be like, could you please just like not come home?
right. If somebody starts talking I don't like, I can just hit that fart machine so make a noise while they're talking. I'd have a lot of fun with that. All right. Well, I am going to get off here because
Okay.
my dog is being a brat. So
All
my
righty.
my little English bulldog, she's being a butt. But I'll go down and
Okay.
chat. Thanks for having me on.
All right. All right. Thanks for
Bye,
coming.
bye.
Bye. Hello, Poison Ivy. It's Hump Day, and I'm good. I'm a sweetheart. That's my favorite. You're funny. I could do that. I could just be a sock puppet that just goes, honey, you're mixed. Just in the background all the time. You're mixed, honey. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. Irvin, do you want someone to drop your channel? Someone drop Irvin's channel for him. Hi, Jack. Hello, everybody. So I wasn't going to stay on here for very long because it is like almost dinner time, and I'm going to make lobster ravioli. I'm so excited, guys. They also have this lobster ravioli at Costco every once in a while that is the fucking bomb. So good. Dalton, do you have your butthole bleached? She says my impression of her is bad, but like my impression of Dalton is spot on. Spot on. Yes, please, Mr. Foz or Love Reigns, could someone please find give um incognito gypsies link? You're just Irving? Irvin? Is that your channel, Irvin? It's probably hard to find just Irvin. Here, do me a favor, Irvin. Is that Irvin, Mr. Foz? Oh, no, I'm not going to be on later, Carly Ray. No, because it's already 5:30. I haven't even started dinner, and I fucked away. Well, I didn't fuck away. I wish I fucked away, but I slept until after 12 today because I was in that chat early this morning, and that is like so unlike me, and so I'm like gonna be exhausted soon. Yes, Mel Hawks. At least at my Costco, lobster ravioli pre-made. It is so fucking good. It is so good. Y'all. I say y'all. But I mean, I'm still gonna stay on for a little bit longer. But if you guys want to bring up anything, talk about anything, anybody that wants to come up, Irvin, if you want to. Oh, that's the DeLorean. Like, sure, Irvin, go ahead. The DeLorean doesn't eat real food, y'all. Y'all, TCA. I say it with a little bit of a southern accent. I dated a southern man for a long time, and my stepdad was Southern too, and I've said y'all for a very long time. What chat was what misled? Y'all. Y'all TCA. I said I fucked away the day because I slept with a sock puppet. No, I just fucked away the day sleeping. Oh, say what? Oh, honey, you're mixed. You're mixed, honey. I gotta go back and listen to it again because I can get it spot on when I listen to it, like right on there. Honey, you're mixed. Oh, it's gone now, misled. I think it's gone. It was on Alicia's channel. I can't remember. LFT Alicia, I think is her name. And I believe it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. But that's okay. I mean, I don't think it was very fun for her or for anybody that was there, so I don't blame her. Mr. Foz, I think probably because I mean, it was it was just not very fun. There was just a lot of like misunderstanding and yelling and screaming, and I think that she felt bad about what happened. Oh, awesome. Awesome, gone into hiding. Congratulations. Hello, people of social media. Hello, Rodalie. You missed an hour and 45 minutes of the most awesome, best thing in the world. But I'm gonna have to get off here so I can cook dinner because I'm making lobster ravioli. Harry Cooter, why do you guys make fun of everyone on this channel? We don't make fun of everyone. That's congratulations got into hiding. That's awesome. That is so great. And it's terrible that anybody ever made fun of you for your teeth because if anybody who has to get a new smile knows that, you know, you have to be without teeth for a little while, right? Unless you get those like immediate one day things, but those are fucking expensive. Well, Vanessa, maybe I will just play Dalton. Maybe I'll just be a Dalton puppet and I'll play Dalton in the background while everybody else is talking. Mr. Foz. Okay, Harry Cooter. We don't make fun. I also if the at the beginning we weren't making fun of anybody and we're still not making fun of anybody. If I parody Natasha, it's just comedy. It's just comedy. Joey, I've made a decision for my channel that we are not going to talk about AA on this channel at all anymore. Yeah, like no more, not at all. I mean, unless she comes in here and wants to talk, we're not going to talk about it. I've not made fun of anybody. I have done Dalton, we have not made fun of AA. You can just this obviously Harry Cooter is stirring shit. This is stirring shit. This is somebody trying to get us to start talking about somebody that does not want to be talked about. Hi, Karma Police. So, Harry Cooter, we are not talking about AA here. We have not talked about AA here by name. So, I ask that you don't bring her name up. I know, Akasha. Oh, I know. And Joey, we're not going to delete anything. We're just not going to talk about. Yeah. Oh my God. I probably. Yeah, I know. Poison ivy. It's clear. It's clear. They're funny. They're just comedy. You know, have you heard of it? A pooper trooper? Harry Cooter, are you a pooper trooper? It's okay. It's okay, Karma, please. I see you, Mrs. M. I see you. You are late, Karma, please. Were you making dinner? Okay, who are we making fun of? You, I literally was impersonating word for word something that Dalton said. That's not making fun of him. It's word for word what he said in exact as in an exact as of tone as I can. So who's that making fun of? But I will make fun of Natasha. She makes fun of people. I can't parody Natasha without a Southern accent. I can't do my impersonation of her without a Southern accent. I don't know why she'd take it down, Irvin, but it was not a good live. So maybe she doesn't want people to go back and see all that. Broken Justin, no names are inappropriate and offensive here that are not actually inappropriate and offensive. Harry Cooter's fine. We we see ya, Harry Cooter. But I won't have people like just like telling people their names are offensive. You think parodies are offensive? Okay. All right, but they're comedy, right? I think the name Harry Cooter's hilarious. Ew, well, we wax our pooters and they're clean. Oh yes, Melhawks. Melhawks butts are clean, right, Melhawks? We have clean buttholes. Yeah, we don't call people names. We don't make fun of people for things other than their behavior. And like, oh, we don't do that to subs though, to the subs that are not up on panel harassing and attacking people. Well, if a parody is offensive, why isn't Harry Cooter offensive? Thanks, Irvin. Is SNL offensive? SNL can be actually offensive. Oh, I see. Harry Cooter. So if you're making fun of someone else, people's looks should be off limits. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. Their looks, their weight, their social status, how much money they make, what kind of food they eat, if they have depression or any kind of mental illness, drug addiction, all of that should be off limits. Parenting, all of it should be off limits. People's behavior on YouTube is the only thing I like to talk about. Oh, come here. Okay, you're gonna start hearing the dog whine in the background because it's dinner time, and he's letting me know it's dinner time. Come on, come here, come on. Do you guys want to hear him really talk to me? I'll let you guys hear him really talk to me. Hold on. He's gonna start any minute. I'm ignoring him. Courtney, there he goes. Here he goes, you guys. You guys want to hear my boy? What's up? What's up? He'll sound like Chewbacca pretty soon. What's up? Did you guys hear that? I've got a Chewbacca. He's a Great Dane. Chewy. Chewy. That's him telling me it's dinner time. So, is it dinner time, baby? Are you hungry? He'll bark at me next, probably. Are you hungry? Do you want food? He's just staring at me. You guys, I wish you could see it. He is staring at me like I'm the biggest bitch in the world right now. He's like, you know damn well it's time for food. Okay, just one more time. Say one more thing to the people that love you. Say it. Say, I'm hungry. Say, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't keep doing this to me. Yes, I have to spell that out, Mrs. M. Yes. Okay, okay, Elijah. All right, come on. We'll go get something to eat. All right, guys, I gotta go feed him. I do not think I will be back on tonight, but I might be back on tomorrow night. When I say I do not think I will be back on tonight does not mean I won't be back on tonight, but I probably will not be back on tonight because I am very tired. So, thank you all for coming. He is asking nicely, but now it's gonna get worse and worse because I'm not even looking at him. Now he's crying. It makes me laugh. I'm sorry, guys. It's so cute. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go feed him, and then I'm gonna feed my own face with that lobster ravioli, yum yum, and some creme brulee. Have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.